Hi there. In this video, I'm going to teach you everything you need to know about support and resistance, how to spot support and resistance, and how price action behaves within the support and resistance zone. So let's get into it. I am looking at the Solana chart on the 15-minute time frame. And so support and resistance, very quickly, I'll give you a quick overview on what support and resistance is. Resistance is basically the ceiling. It'll act as a ceiling for price action. So I'm going to draw an array line here, and I'm going to draw an array line here. The top line is what we consider resistance. Bottom line is support. And with price action, you will see price go from support to resistance, back down to support, back up to resistance, back down to support, so on and so forth. So this is why we refer to support and resistance as the floor and the ceiling, because essentially what's happening is that buyers are stopping sellers from going lower, below the support, below the floor. Sellers are stopping buyers from going higher, above the resistance line, right? So that is a quick high-level overview of basic support and resistance concept. But now I want to show you how price action behaves within these zones. So if you look here, we have the Solana chart and an example of the price action. So if I take the same array line and I say, okay, we have, let's mark this as the resistance, and let's mark this as a support. Actually, I'm going to do a horizontal line so that you can see a wider scope of support and resistance. Okay, so now as you see, right, price came down, it went back up, it hit this zone, which is a new resistance line previous to other price action, and then it touched the support. As you can see, this was a local support in a previous price action. Further back, price touched this, it went up, came back down, so on and so forth. But as you can see, price is behaving pretty much to the example that I just showed you. It hits the resistance and it retraces back down to the support, and then it pulls back up to the resistance, right? Very simple, very useful concept to know when you're trading, because if you identify, support and resistance, you have pretty much a clear scope of where the price is going to end up and how the price is going to behave. So let me show you in real time how price movement and price action behave within the zone. Touch the support. Getting back up to resistance, back down to support. And as you see, these zones, the support zone was respected and the resistance zones were respected. But one thing to note with this, and it's very useful to know as well, is this zone here. As you see, price broke out, right? So this was support and resistance, and as you see here, price broke out below, the price broke out above, and you can see this happening along the price action. What this is, traders refer to this as false breakouts and false pullbacks, right? Essentially, this is institutions in the market, right? This is what you call liquidity sweeps, right? So institutions know that retail traders, often trade on these concepts, support and resistance. So, institutions in Wales, they will, pretty much manipulate and push price down, right? And this is going to clear out, stop orders for traders looking to go short, or, stop losses for traders looking to go long. And basically, retail traders, they will use support and resistance concepts and look for breakouts. So when price pulls below the support, traders will be looking for a major pull down, and they're going for a short trade, right? Institutions know this. So this is what you call fake outs. Vice versa for, traders looking to go long, expecting price action to continue in an uptrend, right? So they're expecting price action to continue upwards. Vice versa, traders are looking for a price action to continue downwards, right? This is very important to know so you don't get trapped in these type of, institutional liquidity sweeps, right? That's what traders refer to it as. So as you see, price breaks out, it's a false breakout, retraces right back down into the support and resistance zone. And this can happen a few times, as you see here. Liquidity sweep, and now we're pretty much in a consolidation zone. This is where price is just sidewinding up and down, but it is respecting the resistance line, and it is respecting the support line. So this is pretty much the most basic trading concept, and it's very popular amongst traders, but it is something extremely powerful and useful to know, especially when you're just getting started in your trading journey. So that is it. Very simple, clear example of how support and resistance works. So I'll see you on the next video.